Hello, we are ready for a new inspiration pop up today. How are you, Bridget? Share it with us. How is your life at the moment?
Well, as I was sharing, my laptop is incredibly unwell, and so I have to. And I've only had it for 2 years, but there's something wrong with the hard drive or something. So basically, I've got to trade it in, get another one. So it's a little, it's a little bit stressful because there's everything backed up and etc. So that's where I'm at. How are
All
you?
our wonderful videos for almost 1.5 years now, or even more. Ne? So, our consistent work, but there's the internet, so everything is saved on Facebook. So, we are happy. But I know that you do a lot of work with all the subtitles and so let's hope for the best. Yeah, and that's also tying in into our subject of today because we are talking about the ways to live a mindful life. And first, we can take just your example. What is a mindful life concerning to this subject? Could you have done it better?
So yeah, when I think of mindful, I think of not being on autopilot. So autopilot is how we do a lot of things, and we have to, we don't have to, but it'd be quite consuming if everything we were being mindful, and we brush our teeth and various things we do. I get that, but in line with this, there were signs. I could my laptop was making a bit of a noise, which I thought, oh, like an overheating noise, and I did think, oh, that's a funny noise, but then it went. So, like with everything, there's those little signs that you get, then you choose, or I chose to ignore, and now, now look at the situation I'm in.
But it's the same also with your body, no? So there are
Yes.
always little signs, and you sometimes go over it, and then you think, when it's really big, the symptoms or the pain, should I have been mindful a bit before? So that's everything what we can give to you as well to live a mindful life. Listen to the little things, and perhaps you can change already something. That would be the first step, right?
No, I think the first one is just to go on a connection with other people. I think connecting with other people is a really good way to be more mindful because then you're getting out of yourself and you're connecting with others. So you're making it about other people.
And getting out of your autopilot, right? Because you always hear their perspective and how they are at the moment, no? So that you are not in your own little universe doing your stuff. Yeah.
Because that then would tie into interesting point of view. So in other words, you're connecting with other people and somebody might say, so they might be late. And so maybe you say something like, oh, you're late, or did you forget the time, or what happened? And the other person might be like, oh, no, it wasn't about that. I was just finishing off something. Didn't know it was an issue, and to be open to accepting their point of view as well, to not be as judgmental.
Yeah.
So just
So
to be
that you just
curious.
say, oh, interesting point of view. I wouldn't have seen it that way, or it would be my perspective, but you accept it. That doesn't mean that you have to like it, but you accept it, right?
Exactly. And then this is a perfect one because of this little situation with the laptop, which is an obstacle. I mean, if there's one thing I feel I cannot live without, is my laptop. So now that it's kind of borderline and I'm not quite sure which way it's going to go because half the screen has gone black. So it's a matter of time before I don't know what's going to happen. And so I'm questioning this obstacle and going, well, what could I do differently? And how can I not let this impact me every minute of every day
Every
in the
minute,
present?
100% of your life, of your day, I would say, no?
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, you can. That's the next thing. No, you choose every 10 seconds what you do. So be mindful what is now in your focus. No? It could be also strengthen your day, I would say, if you think every minute of the thing with the laptop, or why don't I have a partner, or what do I do with my job, and you know how it feels, no? If you always question yourself these things, and then step out of it and realize what is your monkey mind doing.
But the 10 seconds is very vital, because every 10 seconds, like when the laptop turned on, I was like, oh, okay, all right, we're still in the running, we're still in the running, we're still in the running. And then the screen went completely blank, and I thought, oh no, oh no, 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 no. And I was like, oh, come on, come on. And it came back, and I was like, yay. So now the fact I've got half a screen, I don't care because it's back, you know? So when you look at every 10 seconds, you're being grateful for the small wins, even if they're not the big wins, you know? So the 10 seconds is quite a good way, especially if you're under a little bit of stress or pressure.
Yeah, as well, to really estimate these good things. But also, I would just admit that if you, yeah, sometimes step out as well, because if you are always into this subject in between the 10 seconds as well, so this is perhaps not the mindfulest way. No? So always do a check-in with, okay, now I'm here, and is it a win, or what is the win of it? And then you live and then you realize, no? And perhaps like in 2 to 3 minutes, you shift your focus a bit. Yeah.
Exactly. So that could mean maybe you go walk the dog, or you go outside for some fresh air, or you make yourself some tea, or exactly. So you're not continuously trying to solve it, but you're being mindful about stepping away from it. Yes.
Yes. You realize as well how much energy it takes from you, right?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And the most important, I think, to not be on autopilot as much as one can be or is to set your intention. So when you wake up in the morning, set your intention of how you want your day to play out, because then it's kind of like a mantra. So you set the intention, have the mantra, and then when these things happen, you go back to the intention and back to the mantra.
Yeah, and that, yeah, how can you do it? There are different ways. No? So I know an exercise that you really put your intentions, like feelings, how you want to feel on that day, on little cards, and sometimes you pull them. That is a bit kind of a lottery, but it's also interesting to play your way, your day in this mood. No? So if it's like silence, okay, or just not stressful or whatever, and then everything what happens, like with your laptop, you think, okay, or it's lightness or happiness, or what is Gelassenheit?
Even excitement, because very seldom, unless you're on holiday or going on holiday, very seldom on a Monday morning do you wake up and go, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for today, if it's just a normal day. But that's quite fun. Sometimes you wake up.
Can you imagine how your week is going to be when you started like this? That's what I sometimes do, when it's because I love, the feeling of wow moments. And if you start the Monday with a wow moment, or you just appreciate the sun is just coming into my bed, then I think, God, nature is just so great, and the day is so wonderful, no? So yeah, we have a lot of these like little things. But really, it makes such a difference. And we
do. And I want to add one last thing.
Yeah.
For people in Hout Bay or people in Cape Town, Half Day Ladies Retreat this Saturday.
Again.
10 till 1. The topic is letting go. Mm-hmm. So maybe there's something that you would like to let go of. It could be a feeling, a thing, whatever it is. If that's something you want to do and you want to be mindful in letting go of whatever that is, please contact me.
This is the one thing in Cape Town, and I also have something to announce, because I love to do group coachings as well. So I will have this moment what I was working for half a year. We will have the retreat on the castle close to Fulda in the middle of Germany, and our subject is really your performance, how to become visible on stage or in front of a camera in this magical surrounding of a castle. So see you there from the 11th to the 14th of July, and the 14th of July is one special moment for both of us, because this is our birthday, Bridget's and mine.
Yeah.
So, with all this, we wish you a wonderful week and a big inspiring week as well. So live your day mindful.
See you next week. Bye.